Too often we hear judgmental individuals say, that flood, that tornado, that hurricane, that earthquake was the punishment of God upon an evil people. Yet the truth of the matter is that man has chosen the course of the earth, and man is interacting with the environment. And yes, floods and evil events are the result sometimes of very bad decisions that are made by humankind as they seek to exploit the land. This causes bad weather and flooding. This causes storms and fires. But this is not an individual punishment necessarily upon a person or peoples or a nation for a particular act or for that which is occurring. It is just too easy to pass such judgment. Judgment from God is often proclaimed when the truth of the matter is simple events are occurring because of the actions of humanity. You could say at times the devil has an easy job and is probably suffering from terrible boredom because humanity is doing such a good job at taking care of his work. But the truth of the matter is that there will always be random occurrences. There will always be occasional bad events. And often these are pounded by mankind's own ignorance or foolishness. Building a city on top of a earthquake fault is not the wisest act. Allowing people to create a virtual desert by stripping what little resources were in an area and killing the environment off is not a wise act. And there are many such foolish acts that occur. Forests are destroyed, rivers are poisoned, mountaintops are removed for highways or to mine for coal or minerals. People are just greedy and foolish. But that does not always mean that every lightning bolt that jumps from the sky is a judgment of God. The truth of the matter is that sometimes random events truly occur. And where God is found is in the kindness and the goodness of those people who struggle through those events. The kindness and goodness of the people who extend help to each other. The kindness and goodness of the people who are unsung heroes. This is where God can be found in the center of the storm, often in the still quiet heart. The person who shares food so someone else will be able to survive. The person who trolls about in a boat and saves other people who are stranded on housetops. These are heroes. And these are the people who are doing God's work. The preachers who stand aside and say, God has passed judgment. They are doing Satan's work in the name of God. While the bartender who does his best to pull a child from the rubble is busy about God's work. It is not those who wear the robe of the clergy that are God's chosen. It is those who wear the robes of righteousness that are God's chosen. The robes of righteousness may be humble rags. They may be a three-piece suit. The robes of righteousness are certainly the actions of those who would help others in need. So, the question then becomes quite simple. Are you clothed in righteousness? Are you helping the widow and the orphan? Are you extending your hands to those in need? Are you helping with food and clothing? Are you helping with education? Or are you one of the people who are obstructing the very will of the divine by standing back and saying, God has passed judgment? We tell you that even if God has passed judgment, even if God has passed judgment, He is still present in your good deeds. He is still present in your actions of mercy and compassion. And if you want God to be absent from your life, all you have to do is allow mercy and compassion to be absent from your life. If you want God to be in your life, then mercy and compassion must be in your life. For how you treat those who are created in the image of the living God is how you are treating the very essence of the divine, for that essence is indwelling in each human. Love therefore one another. This is the commandment that Jesus Christ left to His disciples. Love one another. And if you would love one another, love also the world, every individual in it. You need not love the actions or behavior of those who do wrong, but you most certainly must love each individual, for each individual is created in the image of the living Christ. We leave you with blessings and with peace. Peace be with you.